Hi there, Virgos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at February 13 through February 19. And this is a really good time for you to take stock of what's happening. Of course, there's a lot of planetary activity in Aries, which is your eighth house of joint resources, investments, and intimacy. Very interesting that money and intimacy are in the same part of your chart, in the same house. That's simply because it's something that when people share, whether they're sharing intimate moments or sharing money, that issues can arise, and they're usually emotional, and they can definitely cause a lot of trouble. The reason for most divorces at this point in time, and probably throughout time, has been sex and the lack of it from one or both, and money and the lack of it from one or both. Or when the balance of power is in one person's hands because of money or power or sex. So, working these things out is important. And it's important, of course, as we stumble along into Valentine's Day this week. Happy Valentine's Day, Virgos. Remembering that this is a very old holiday and based on Saint Valentine. And it's not something that we know of it now, which is commercialization of you have to buy something and buy flowers and buy expensive jewelry like the shops want us to and our credit cards want us to. It's more about turning to your other half and recognizing the great impact that they have in your life. Now, over the weekend, the sun moves into Pisces, your seventh house of relationships. So this is a very relationship-oriented time for you as a Virgo. And it's really important with your relationships and with the sun in your relationship zone that you work out who indeed is friend and who indeed is more of a frenemy. And that you make sure that you're not wasting precious time on people who are undeserving of your special talents and you. And every now and again, you've got to do a little stock take. And while some are glaringly obvious, maybe some are not. So just food for thought, Virgos. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you again next week.